Just well, have fun getting that out of your hair for the next 28 minutes.
I didn't need that much whipped cream, I guess.
I guess not.
Why did you do that? It looks like you got a pie stuck in your face.
That's right.
He does indeed have a pie stuck in his face. That was worth everything. That was worth all the trouble. And
you seriously did that right now?
He literally did it right now.
You don't know about the part of the internet that sells videos like these yet.
No, you don't. You will.
It's a good
Grayson,
start.
they're called. Never mind.
Yeah, I'm here.
No, nothing. They're called.
They know how to use technology, Dan. Don't give them.
La, 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 la.
Yeah, that's why I stopped. I was like, you know what? That's not funny because they'll have them up and they'll start asking mom questions, and then she'll come kick my ass.
Anyway, I need a spoon.
I don't know if you've met Pete's wife, but I'm pretty sure she could German suplex
I
me
know
through
Pete's
a plate glass
wife.
window. I'm not talking to you. I'm talking about potential watchers and listeners.
Yeah, Matt and Layla have the same hairstyle.
Yeah, but she's prettier and stronger.
Debatable. Let's see if she watches the show.
Wow.
Same hairstyle?
Wow.
That she has the same style of hair as Dan.
I'm going to make sure I find her on Facebook and send her that.
Hey, maybe you should watch the show tonight.
Hey, this is just Dan. You should watch the first 5 minutes.
Always watching her little Turkish show.
Grayson, go tell your mom what your dad just said. I'll fix your ass. What's up, boys?
What's
you
up,
eating there, bud? I was so happy I accomplished something I've been putting off for weeks because I was tired of having all my wires and plugs going towards the floor. So I drilled it into the bottom of the new table I have set up here, got everything up off the floor and organized it. And then the camera didn't turn on until randomly I picked a different option that I've never picked before to make it go on, and it went on.
Well, Dan, you're not supposed to drill through the wires. You're supposed to drill like a bracket or something that holds them.
Stupid. What an idiot. No, I didn't even get a bracket. I just literally got a photocopy of the bottom of the surge protector and drew the holes with a permanent marker.
Yeah.
Drew 2 screws into those marks.
Shut up,
Slid it into position. Boom. Done. I learned that from Kelly hanging picture frames years ago. I was like, oh, that's a brilliant idea. I never thought of that.
So I bought and finished the campaign for Space Marine 2 already.
Are you serious?
There's stuff I haven't done with it. Like I haven't played any of the online, which looks so fun. But then there's also like I played through the main campaign, and
wow.
Then there's like different squads that do stuff to like provide support as you're doing those, and like those become like alternate missions that you can play through. And I haven't done those yet. So yeah, it's a lot of fun.
When is the New York Comic Con? Is that next week? Because there was the Hasbro PulseCon that happened this past weekend, and they didn't announce any Ghostbusters, but apparently they're going to announce all that stuff at the New York Comic Con.
So, yeah, we're going to go over some of the PulseCon reveals. Not everything, because we don't really go too much into Transformers or Power Rangers.
More than meets the pie. Hey, come in here real quick. I gotta say, is that what she just said? Hey, come here. I have something to tell you.
What happened?
Did he do what I said and go tell his mom? Is that what happened? Did I just set you up, dude? I didn't really mean to do that. I thought
you did. No, you did. Now my life's in danger. Thanks, Dan.
Well, just sit on the floor. The chair.
We made it a year, guys.
No, next week.
17.
Is it next week, or is this is episode 51, or did I number it incorrectly? I don't know. Target Geek Out. Oh,
What is it? Where's my clippers? Out of all
the
the
𝗺𝗍𝗃 site's gonna have to wait.
No,
𝗺𝗍𝗃
we
I'm
did
gonna
it.
close for
We
now.
started on the 17th of September, 2023.
Oh, there you go.
And I'm guessing
All right.
there was a
Hey.
week, or I'm guessing there was a week that we didn't do an episode.
Yeah, stickers
I don't
here.
know. I don't remember. But
I just saw. I have to close 𝗺𝗍𝗃 for momentarily because that was crapping up my computer again. I always forget 𝗺𝗍𝗃 is. Ugh.
they have a few things that kind of make it load a little more slowly.
No disrespect to 𝗺𝗍𝗃. It is a great. What's the word? I'm being sincere.
They're a good
It's
resource.
great resource. The ads are slowing down the computer, so I will go to that later. Which you shouldn't, because I have gigabytes out the butt here, and I have no idea why that's happening.
I forgot they do have those ads going on the side. Well, no, ToyArk normally puts them in the banner on the side.
ToyArk is smooth as it's on the side and on the
So before we jump into that, something arrived.
Hold that up again.
Opened him.
Wait. Who's the villain in that game?
And what, God of War 2?
Yeah.
Pete's wife.
Oh, she's coming down.
No, I'm on her side. Oh, I get what you mean.
Nice.
Oh, I see what you mean. Yeah. No, because you're God of War and she's gonna your butt is what I'm going at. Come on, man. I'm not stupid. My mama taught me.
You're not smart though either.
Well, I mean, I didn't kill myself hanging the thing that I can't remember the name of. Maybe I am stupid.
Okay, nice.
Surge protector. That's it.
Which one was that, Pete?
I think this was the fan channel exclusive, the Amazon.
Okay.
Stores. Not bad.
Got a bird.
Oh, he's beefy, man.
A bird.
Look at the bird. It's a crow.
Oh,
It's
bird.
Beefy.
The Raven.
Raven. Yeah.
When the raven fries, there's
Yeah.
jeopardy.
Do you want to show this one too?
Yeah.
Learn your mythology, you clown.
Yeah. That's a raven too.
What are you talking about?
Raven. Another
Call it
raven.
a crow. Odin's Raven.
She's
No,
got
I
two
said
ravens.
raven.
Yeah, no, Pete called it a crow.
It's a raven.
Are crows and ravens the same or are they different? I don't know.
Same, but different.
They're about as similar as peacocks and flamingos.
That's what I thought.
Yeah, they're different birds.
All right. You lied to me.
Now, where's
Whoa.
that
Yeah, just make all the noise. Just lay in.
Yeah. Hold on, everybody.
guy? And
Hi, this is Pete. I'm opening all my toys.
God damn, this stuff is like gel.
This is swappable, this thing. And then the hair comes out.
Can't hear anything you're saying.
Seriously?
Oh, I know why. No, not you, me.
Not you, Grayson. We hear enough of what you're saying.
Test.
We have
Can you hear me now?
this in the hair. And then you can switch the hair with a helmet. Got a helmet.
Was it worth it, Pete?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. He's beefy. He's big. Big as hell.
Yeah. I typically don't go for figures that are like that kind of beefy just because I know that the articulation is going to be really limited.
Spinmasters.
You sit on a throne.
You sit on a throne of lies.
That's too small. Yeah, we're gonna make him a custom throne.
Then also, his helmet comes off, and then you can put on some hair, and then
Oh yeah, swappable hair. Check that out.
yeah, and he also has this. This comes off,
Oh yeah.
and then you add this.
Oh okay. What is this, like the war helmet?
Yeah, and then you take this off, put this on,
All
and then that's what puts this on.
Hey, Matt.
Yeah.
It's back in the shot.
Hmm? So what's puts it on?
I'm getting it set up for the eventual the two in the box set coming up for us.
And then how does this go?
Probably goes in this hand.
Yeah.
Oh, you don't want to just shove it in there.
Yeah, true. Maybe it goes in here. Dada.
Oh, you got big hands. There we go. Nice little.
And this.
And this one probably goes right here.
It's so weird that Anthony Hopkins played such a like watered down version of Odin, and then they give you this giant armored bulky Odin.
Then he has a swappable hand. This hand.
You know what they say about big hands, my man?
What?
They have big pencils to write with.
Big gloves. Nice. All right.
Swappable hands.
You know what they say about big shoes? Oh, wait. Big feet. Never mind. I did it backwards. Whoops.
That goes right here, I think, right on top.
Yeah.
This is great. This is great.
How do crows go on, though?
Oh. I think I know.
You do? All right, show me.
So, any thoughts or anything to talk about the figure? Or?
I'm getting caught up on the.
He's
you
much
guys
more
are doing
mobile
that.
than I thought he was going to be.
He has better articulation, you're saying?
Yeah. This is really soft plastic here, and it's very thin and gets out the way pretty easy. The armor. Let's see what kind of waist he has. Oh, he can crunch pretty well, actually. Look at that.
I'm gonna the clothes go on.
And goes back.
How did the clothes go on?
See? Thought you said you knew how. No? Maybe they don't go on. Maybe they just with the box. Threw it in the trash already?
When did you pre-order that? Because I remember talking about that figure.
Back in the 70s.
Okay.
The 1970s. No, he means when it was 70, temperature.
Degrees?
Yeah.
Oh, that doesn't really show you anything. There's no directions. Oh, there's another one.
What are you looking up?
Trying to see if the crows are mountable at all.
I think one might go on his shoulder.
But there's no like peg or ports.
I think it might balance.
Oh, don't you come.
I'm sorry, I'm sick.
Oh.
I'm sick, Papa. I can't help it.
Yeah, it's okay. You can't help it.
That was one of the cutest things I've ever heard. You be nice to him.
Love that song.
So I just opened Kratos, and he looks really good actually. He only has single jointed elbows, which is kind of a bummer, but it doesn't really ruin the figure for me. He has double jointed knees with visible pegs. His arm is basically just a peg joint that goes in, so there's swivel at the elbow, and then it just articulates on that piece that's actually pegged in there. He has a butterfly joint, which you can see on his arm without the armor, and it actually has like a good range of motion, which makes sense because he has the shield on this arm. Then he also has a bicep swivel up here. This arm moves much more freely than the one with the armor on it, which makes sense. He actually has a kind of surprising amount of abdominal crunch. I didn't think it was going to do that much.
Much more than I do, yeah. So what do you think, Spinmasters?
I'm there's definitely pros and cons to this figure. I'm more so bummed about the fact that his knife doesn't come out of his sheath. Like, I think it would have been better with more accessories. Like, they should have included the Chains of Chaos, rather than probably doing that with a deluxe set. Maybe where he's wearing like 𝗵𝗿𝗍's armor or Armor of the Valkyries or something like that. I'm betting that there's going to be another deluxe version, like at the $50 price point, like Aloy was, because all he comes with is the Leviathan axe, the shield, and then the little wrist piece that the shield compresses down into, and then 2 fists. But other than that, he doesn't have anything else.
Did the deluxe come at least with double jointed elbows?
There's no deluxe version of this.
Well, I'm talking about the
Aloy. No,
yeah.
she has really thin arms. Like, she can get a 90 with her elbows. Like, her arm articulation works.
Butterfly
It's functional.
Joint?
What?
Does she have butterfly joints?
She might. I forget.
I'm just trying to think of like what are they charging here for that price point?
I mean, she came with a good amount of accessories. She has the 4 swappable faceplates, the bow, a single arrow that you can like pose with her using the bow, the spear, a variety of hands. I mean, the prices they're definitely taking advantage of the fact that nobody else is releasing these figures. I think they're a bit overpriced because I think Kratos was $30.
Mm-hmm.
And I'm not crying about that, but like he could probably be a $20 figure and that would have been fine too. But like that's also in a market where Hasbro is putting out $20 figures. So considering how everything is overpriced, I think it's kind of fair.
How's the face look?
Face actually looks really good. I don't know if it's going to capture very well, but in person, the face actually looks really good.
Yeah, because I think we were talking about it in pictures. It looked like crap.
Yeah, no, he looks really good in person, in hand. Like, honestly, the detailing on him looks good. I don't know if the camera's going to pick it up really, but there's all this little detailing in his armor. I mean, it's leather armor, but there's like all these little engravings on it, and then just finer details that are captured pretty well. Like he has the little Bifrost here, which actually might come off. I don't know. I don't want to pull it off. And he has all these little satchels. But like, yeah, that's the other thing is like he doesn't have Mimir's head. So like this is at the start of the game with the Bifrost, I guess. But like I would like to see a version that maybe has armor, but also comes with Mimir's head. The Blades of Chaos would be a nice addition. Maybe some more hands, just because all he has are like holding hands or fists. Just like a relaxed hand would be nice. But overall, it's a cool figure. Glad I picked it up.
Do you have the Last of Us ones ordered?
They're not available yet.
Oh,
waiting.
That answers my other question. Are these all available at the same time? Apparently not.
No, so this is part of Wave 1 or whatever they're calling it. It's a few Horizon figures, Kratos, Atreus, and then Jin Sakai from Ghost of Tsushima.
That's going to make me the saddest.
What?
So I think that figure is going to make me the saddest.
It will, because he won't have double jointed elbows.
Yep.
I'm telling you right now. I don't think that they need them. Why?
He's a fucking ninja, bro. He's a samurai.
What pose are you going to do with him having double jointed elbows?
I don't know. Jumping in the air, kicking your ass. I don't know.
Right, because that uses your arms. I could hold my arms straight and still jump in the air.
But for $25, $30, don't you think you deserve double jointed elbows?
I don't know. I don't think I deserve anything.
Oh, that's a different story. That's a different rabbit hole.
I offer you eternal life. No, that's cool. Sometimes I kind of want to die.
I wouldn't want to live forever. Jesus, that would suck.
No, not on this earth. God.
Not on any Earth.
I almost broke the one rule you set early. God damn.
Why would you want to look at this?
Not on purpose. It's not on purpose. Oh, what you did? I don't know. I don't know why you did what you did.
I don't know.
It was funny to us, but like,
I mean, there wasn't a mess. I don't know. Anyway,
I saw it in your hair going, that's not a good idea.
I'm satisfied with the Kratos figure that I received. I like it. Atreus should be arriving soon. I've also got Varl. I think really the last one I am waiting for is 𝗀𝗃𝗃. I don't think they had any other ones. But yeah, I'm curious to see what they do with Joel and Ellie, and then I think Nathan Drake is supposed to be part of the second wave. The only other thing that I picked up recently is an impulse buy from GameStop.
Okay.
It's Arkham Asylum Bane. It is awesome.
It is awesome. That's pretty cool.
Yeah, the 6-inch figure.
That's not bad at all.
Glow in the dark, which I don't really particularly care for, but
yeah, well, but the Venom did, yeah, the Titan stuff did, so I get it.
Supposedly he's glow in the dark. I don't know.
How long is he? Is that older, or has it been sitting there for a while?
No, this is pretty new.
Really? Oh,
yeah,
okay.
Yeah.
God, I love those games.
Actually, also when I was at GameStop, Pete, I saw the larger scale of the McFarlane statues, the little Marvel ones that they're doing. The bigger ones look better than the small ones. The ones that I saw before were more of like a 6-inch scale or something.
Okay.
And they looked kind of shitty, but I saw Cap at GameStop, and I was like, okay, that actually looks pretty decent. So I don't know which ones you saw, but I will say that the Captain America one was significantly bigger and looked better than the other ones.
I think it was Spider-Man is the one I saw.
Oh yeah, unless you saw a big one, yeah, I don't think the small ones are impressive.
That's what she said.
You almost anything to go over before we launch into?
I
stuff?
do.
What's that?
Very no joke or anything. I rewatched The Acolyte
and still loved it.
Yeah, I'm kind of sadder.
Yeah.
Hated it because you hated it.
No, because no, it's not working, Matt. It's not working. No, it kind of bummed me out. It kind of like at first, I was more mad in principle. Like you didn't have to cancel it that quickly. Like give it another season. Stop. I rewatched the clip, and then I edited that clip the other day after I had just finished rewatching it. Where was it yesterday? Oh God, I don't remember. But rewatching that clip reinforced the what Matt and I were kind of saying, which okay, so it didn't do the ratings you expected, but it's a streaming network. You don't have to cancel it right away.
No, but that's the thing is they're spending money to make that show, and they don't think that a second season is going to earn new subscriptions because that's what you have to do to make money on those.
Sure. Oh, sure. No, I get that. It just on principle, I wasn't upset. I was agreeing with you. And I'm like, yeah, I get it. But after rewatching it, and I still stand by. I'm not retracting or revising anything, but I'm a little more bummed out because it was a great show. It wasn't Cheers or it wasn't amazing. It was good. I liked that show, and I feel like any other show that gets ripped out from under me. I really feel it would have just gotten better, and I guess we're not going to know. And Plagueis at the end. Well, towards the end, you know what I mean. Like that could. Now, I'm kind of. They're going to close those stories up somewhere down the line within the other.
Potentially, yeah.
Especially Plagueis, you can't. You know, that just bummed me out all over again about Star Wars. That was really. I don't think it deserved it, and I understand. Preface it by saying I understand why I get basically how it works, but I still kind of PO'd about that. That's God, I hate streaming so much. I hate it.
You think not that Netflix would get us used to like things that we like dying off really quickly, but
It really hasn't.
nope.
No, it hasn't. Oh, the other news. Again, this is not a cop out. I wanted your guys' feelings on this because it was making me laugh. Netflix has announced that the Ghostbusters, it's not canceled. The Ghostbusters animated series is going to be a kids show, and how Ghostbusters fans were, Ghostbusters fans were upset about that. And I said, all of the animated shows were geared towards children. That doesn't mean it's not going to be soft. The original series was geared towards my age, 6, 7, 8, 9, and younger. And it's still, when you go back and watch it, Ghostbusters fans, you go, oh, I didn't know what that was when I was a kid. I didn't get that reference. There was a lot of that. It was more obvious in Extreme Ghostbusters because though it was made for children, there was still a little bit teenage, older adult humor thrown in there, sprinkling it, kind of like I like to compare it to SpongeBob, where that is just.
I guess I wasn't expecting it to be like purely for adults. Like I'm not expecting it to be like Love, Death, and Robots levels of anything, but like I don't know. I'm tired of things being made for children.
It'll be okay.
I say that collecting figures. Like
I was about to say, if you look at any of our screens, this is all like really a lot of this, maybe not the ghost stuff and maybe not the Star Trek collectibles, but it's all geared towards children.
I mean,
I know my place.
Like I love Lego, but so much of Lego, like when I was putting together sets like 2 weeks ago or 3 weeks ago, like a weird aspect of Lego is they always want their sets to have like internal stories and everything like that. So I'm putting together this building and it's a police station and there's like this like story that they have built into it about like the donut thief. And I'm like, I fucking hate the fact that they did this.
Right, but it's for a 6-year-old.
And it comes with a figure who has like a stick with a chain on it and there's a donut on the other end. And I'm like, fucking stop. Like,
yeah, I just accepted it, you know? Like a lot of this stuff, not so much wrestling now, but there's a period there, a long time, that it was John Cena. I shit on John Cena for years. Like, I hate him. He sucks. I don't get it. And then just the short version of the story, I went to a house show, which is a show that's not televised for those who are unsure what the hell I mean. It was at the George Mason University Arena, whatever, Eagle Bank, whatever it's called now. And John Cena's music plays. All the kids scream, and I turn around and I see this little kid sitting on his dad's lap, screaming for John Cena. And
Black this son of a bitch. Block him.
I didn't even know what you're talking about. I will get them. And while the kid was going nuts, the dad was looking down at him with this wide grin across his face. And I said, oh, well, that's who John Cena's for.
So when we went up to see Avenged Sevenfold up in Jersey, that first night I went to the movies, I saw Godzilla X Kong. And I walked out and I was like, there's a lot to digest. But like the other thing I noticed was like a lot of people were walking out with their kids. Well, not a lot, but like there were people walking out of the theater with like their kids, and the kids were like fucking talking about it and like they were excited about it. And I'm like, you know what? When I was a kid, I loved that movie. And I think that's why I appreciate that movie, because realistically, I don't think that I liked it at first and then like was able to reflect on it a little differently. And that's what made me appreciate it more.
It changed your perspective.
Yeah.
It completely changed my perspective from being a spoiled, entitled wrestling fan to you were a kid watching this crap too, man. You know, you're just older now. Get over it. It's not for you. Something else on the show is for you. Oh, okay.
Yeah.
That makes sense. So I'm still looking forward to it, but people forget that after the first movie.
Yes, Pete.
So to jump in on that, the 2012 Ninja Turtle show, when I first started watching it, I hated it because I was expecting my Ninja Turtles.
Which one was that?
It was the CGI one.
With the kind of different looking that Revoltech made those figures for?
Yes, they did. And I ended up buying those figures.
I'm with you.
But I finally gave it a chance and watched the whole thing. And even though it was a brand new story through a different lens and same characters but familiar, you know what I'm talking about, it still had a lot of nods to it's everything that came before it, which was fantastic. And I ended up loving the show probably more than I loved the original just because of that. So don't write off kids shows. They're awesome. Especially
don't fuck that. Write them off.
Yeah.
No, I always bring up, people get angry with me, but I always bring up Teen Titans Go.
With the Stan Lee cameo?
Well, the movie, yes, which is the best Stan Lee of all the Stan Lee cameos in any Marvel movie. The best one was in the DC Teen Titans Go movie.
That so fucking weird.
Was hilarious. And on top of that, to bring my point around, the joke about Batman's parents. Pete, have you seen the Teen Titans Go movie?
I was upset at that show because they canceled the other Teen Titans show.
Well, yeah.
To put this one out.
Right. But it was worth it just for this moment. If you've not seen this movie, come to my house. I'll watch it again because I love this movie. The basic premise is they want to be famous instead of the Batman, Superman, Wonder Woman. So they make all the crime disappear, which in turn gives them nothing to do. So nobody knows who any of them are. So they then travel back through time again and reconnoiter all the origin stories, which includes shoving Batman's parents back into the alley. So
it's
you literally,
fucking
dude,
good.
Pete, you see, spoiler alert, the movie's 6 years old. You see Cyborg and Robin shove Bruce and Martha Wayne into a dark alley, and then the silhouette, you see them getting shot, and you just see little Bruce Wayne go, and then it cuts and moves on.
It's so good.
I died.
So
I had
up.
to pause the movie. I was laughing so hard. It's so, I was like, they fucking went there. That is one of the funniest goddamn things I've ever seen. And Kelly and I have wasted, I say wasted, but hours have passed. We'll put on Teen Titans Go, a marathon Saturday morning on Cartoon Network, and 2 hours will pass and go, oh, it's noon. We should do something else. But yeah, that movie, the Stan Lee cameo alone, and then that, it's
so
just
good.
They put the pearls around her neck, and dude, it's literally two movements: pearls around her neck, push into the alley.
It's so good. I didn't watch the movie, but Dan showed me that clip, and I was like,
I sent him that clip, and I was like, it's worth that. It's worth that 100 frames of, oh god.
Yeah.
Oh man. And throughout that show, there are references and Easter eggs everywhere. Like, it's not a bunch of schmucks not knowing what they're doing. I enjoy that show. I won't convince anybody, but I implore you. It's fun. It's a great show. It's a great kids show.
So speaking of great kids shows, Pete, you've been reworking arcades and everything like that. You have those ready to go, or
I already sent them out.
You don't have any on hand to show?
I don't have any on hand to show.
How do I get a hold of that Ghostbusters one?
When it comes back, it is yours.
When it comes back. Oh, you sent it
to Chad to take photos.
Chad. Oh, yeah. Dude, that I was just staring at the picture.
You got that together so quickly too.
Yeah, that was quick. Just last week, we were like, this one, and then 2 days later, hey, here, I'll bring it up on. I'll do my job and I'll bring it up on the picture. Man.
That's the hardest part, is putting those decals together, man. But once everything is tested and going and working together, and that's part of the mindset when I go to design these things. Like, I want to make it as easy as possible. Actually, that's one thing I can talk about. We were talking about
the phone booth earlier as you're doing it.
We were talking about the phone booths earlier. So I had found a way, all right, to pinch it on the side by making it like 0.05 thickness on the very top half of this little corner here. But then I made it like 0.08, and it just wasn't enough for it to like easily slide in. I enhanced it by 0.1 on each side. So basically making it 0.01 on each side. So basically making it 0.1, and it just slides in like butter and allows you to like center it the way you want it. And that's what I want when I'm designing stuff. Like, I don't want to sit there and try to like tediously, because if I have to do that every single order, it stops becoming fun. But it's all like a peg system. So the slat goes up front, slat goes up front.
I love that you've engineered that. Like, no, just do it that way now.
And then once it snaps in, it should be nice and tight all the way around.
Did you have an updated post about that as well? I don't think you do.
No, I just did it today. The magnets.
That still makes sense. Here are the updated pictures of the that you posted of the arcade cabinets.
So mad because I forgot to do the X-Men cabinet, the updated X-Men cabinet. And I think it just makes a cameo in one of the pictures here. But I got 2 orders from Etsy for X-Men arcades.
Whoa!
Over the weekend. And now I have to like explain to them like, hey, we don't sell the one that is pictured there anymore.
It's beautiful.
Pete, read your messages.
In this window.
Private.
Yeah.
Did you just all right? So here's a dumb question: do you just print those on regular paper and the light just illuminates it? No other trick.
The center ones, yes, but they are laminated to help.
Laminated. Okay.
Yeah, to make it look.
No, that's Street Fighter. That looks so sweet, dude. Where is
the sides of the control panel are vinyl. They're a vinyl sticker.
Oh wow, there's the X-Men cabinet cameo.
Yeah.
Did you order the
that looks so sweet
thing, whatever, the Roland?
Not yet. I'm gonna wait until early December. Yeah, but the more and more I think about it, the more it's a no-brainer. Like,
you should just go emo and order it in the early November.
I'll do it just for you. Breathe in deep, let it out slow.
How do you make them blink?
Oh, it's just pictures.
You turn the power on and off.
I'm sorry. Did you hear something? It sounded like static or something over the.
Check your headset, dude.
I know he's being sarcastic, but it literally was that. Just unplugged and replugged.
I know. I know. Fuck you guys.
Go down to the bottom middle one right there. Below that. Yeah, that one.
Oh yeah.
I love that, by the way. The big gulper.
Yeah, I forgot to mention that. I'm trying to step away from doing branding so much. So I have been designing like labels for our cans that we have here. I sent a bunch of them to Chad already with the brand new labels on it. That's why I'm really not talking about it, because I'm waiting for those official photos to come back and start throwing them all over the place.
I just think it's nice to throw out there to mention it. So
yeah,
sorry
absolutely.
that I ruined your whole game.
No, you didn't ruin anything. You're good. But of course, the top one is made after the big gulp. I have printed a bunch of those. This is my prototype cup right here that I printed in PLA, but I went ahead and did the rest in resin. That label has to curve, because if you do a straight label, it ends up curving upwards, which took me a good couple hours.
That had to be a bitch to figure out how to do, actually.
Oh yeah.
To get that angle right, yeah.
Not only that, to figure out what circumference is, and then angle that appropriately to the other circumference that you're angling, and then figure out what the angle is for that to slope down properly.
Yeah.
That was a pain in the ass.
How did you make the?
It's all one piece. It's all clear resin.
Yeah.
And then you throw the label over it.
You guys are fucking geniuses with this stuff. That's brilliant. It's just fun. Just can you tape one to the top of my arcade cabinet? Just look, fat ass street playing game here.
That's the point. I can't wait. I cannot wait.
I'm sorry. That's porn right there for me. That looks amazing.
Yep. And I don't know if Dan is going to mention it, but I literally consulted him on every piece of artwork that I put out. got his opinion on everything, went back. So I'm trying to keep it as original as possible. And at one point, I changed the Slimer out. He was like, "Nah, you got to have the Slimer going up top." I was like, "You're right. You're right. I need to figure out how to make this more authentic."
I was it was thank you for mentioning it. I didn't even think of that. Contrary to popular belief, it isn't always about me. But it was just something where I was imagining it with like not printed on paper, and that just looked. I just love the way that turned out. I love the way that they're aiming up at him. It's.
There are two noticeable changes that I had to do to make it fit this particular side. The original was just a top half decal. So I wanted to recreate that by extending it from top to bottom. And the changes that I made, and I'll admit this right now, are the beams are much longer hitting the ghost. And then I added a fourth beam coming from the 𝗂𝗃𝗃 aiming up. Yeah. To fill that empty space. But everything else is original.
Son of a bitch. No, I was trying to get a picture of the original because I see updated cabinets. Yeah, there it is. I was looking for a picture to show them side by side. To explain what the hell you were talking about.
Oh yeah.
And now the picture's not coming up. So fuck me, run it. Here you go. Fuck you, Reddit. Nobody wants to go to your site. That's not true.
But even this has a running change on it. The sides that block the light out now go all the way up. I think there was like a 32nd of an inch left before it touches the cabinet. And then I added an additional lip on the marquee that blocks out the top light. So it should be complete darkness.
There's the original. And when you look at it, what a terrible decision. That looks stupid.
Yeah, that looks insane.
I never even noticed it until you were showing the pictures. I'm like, Jesus Christ, they did that to you. And then you look at this. Like, why the fuck did they not? How did they fuck that up? Where were you 30 years ago? Oh, you were a child. Never mind.
I think I flipped Slimer around too. So you could show off Slimer rather than him hiding behind the ghost.
You know what? It's
subtle. But
I see. You moved him. Yeah, you did. I was looking at the other side, which was confusing me. Yeah, so he's kind of like after the ghost in yours, but he's kind of technically before it in the original. I think it looks better. Yours, I mean. I'm going to have another one on Pete.
Everything is a complete recreation. So even the control panel, took the artwork, redrew the guys shooting the beams out of it, like all that stuff. So yeah.
Shit. There's no fucking Photoshop here.
No, that's Photoshop. Yeah. It's 100% Photoshop.
I mean AI. I meant AI.
I'm trying to think
of No, you didn't.
I did not.
No, you did not.
Did I use AI?
I don't care. I don't think you did. I mean, you only resized and reconnoitered and turned stuff around.
I used AI on the driving arcade. Because that
AI,
yeah.
The driving arcade. Oh, this one.
Yes, that one's brand new also.
What was it called?
It's called Initial
D.
That's it.
Yeah. It was really hard because I recreated everything to be a layer. And had I used the original image, I would have had 3 different colors of logos all over the place. So like a bright orange and red, a light orange and red, and like a faded orange and red. So I had to use AI to basically fill out the image more and then make it into layers so I could drag and drop where I wanted everything. So again, very faithful to the original. There's a running change on this also where the sides are now boarded up so you can't see the light.
How dare you improve?
Constantly. And this one actually has a stick shift on the left side, which the original Mario Kart design I had did not.
Oh, yeah, I can see it.
And then it's on the left side as if you were on the original arcade.
I don't know if I could do that.
And I made an American version of it too.
I'd have to do it like this. Like my timing. That's like trying to pretend to drum left-handed. I just end up going, no, that's not gonna happen.
This was really cool. This was really cool because it teaches you stuff, man. There's a lot of like, because these came out so long ago, the images that are out there are super low poly. So how to enhance it, how to move things around. At one point, the original marquee that I had for Initial D was like the original, but like enhanced in size so that I could mush it and stretch it in place. And it just did not look right. So I went back to the drawing board and I completely recreated that marquee from scratch. So I found a picture, I separated. There's a bigger gap in this marquee from the left and right than there is the original. But in my opinion, it looks better.
Well, let's look at here. Initial D.
Yeah.
Arcade. This just makes me want to download a ROM of the Ghostbusters arcade too.
Oh yeah, do it, man. Oh shit.
I don't think.
What was I going to say though? Also, if nobody knows, our steering wheels are magnetic. They're made to take them off, put them in your character's hands first to avoid snapping, and then put it back in there. The column also moves back and forth to adjust for your character's arm length. The chair moves back and forth to adjust for your character's legs, and then the base itself also slides if you need to put closer or further.
Yeah, with so many differences in character sizes and scaling, like Pete went out to make sure that there were a lot of different ways to adjust, because the chair and the base the chair is on also adjust in and out to
That's pretty
accommodate for
fucking
the height.
It's pretty fucking close, dude.
Yeah. You can see the side is also just like a sticker there.
Yeah.
The white chair.
I do like the spacing you put in yours on yours. I think that's better. That spacing versus I guess that's in the way. Yeah, it's good stuff, man. Poor Nissan. God, I can still smell that driving arcade. Just smells like steel and farts. Disgusting. Steel, plastic, and farts because of the pedals and shit. Anyway. ShadowMoses112.com.
Thank you very much. Thank you very much.
Thank you very much. Oh.
So the last new one is the WrestleFest.
Yes.
Yeah.
And that one is specifically for Dan also.
Thank you. I won't even take Hulk Hogan's face off. God, that's so cool. I'm trying to figure which wrestling figure am I going to put at the arcade cabinet once I get it. I'm already.
I meant to say Chad. That's Chad's.
Oh, okay. Well,
woo!
He deserves it too. I mean, the dude. Hi, Game Boy. He does not have a.
Does not have what?
Lack of wrestling pictures. I couldn't think of the phrase I was trying to say.
He asked me to create something that I thought was pretty brilliant too. I guess there was a WWF logo when characters were walking down from the ramp.
Oh yeah.
Back in the day.
The big neon one, right?
I guess, yeah. So I'm gonna try to make that. I got some ideas.
Let me see if I can find the one particular. Because there's a couple. There's a WWF one. There's the one I'm thinking of, which might be a little newer than he would want, is this one. Oh, that's a GIF. That's not going to help me. Well, here, that.
Oh, they actually sold that, right, Matt? They did a Kickstarter for that, or Mattel did, right? That sign. That one. Yeah.
I don't remember.
Yeah, the one that's moving. And
that That one, that first picture right there, that big WWF logo right there.
Yeah, that is from the early to mid 90s. And the one he might want, because it's a bit older, it's just that one. But I'm not sure. You're going to have to ask him to specify.
That might just have to be a one-off thing you 3D print for him.
Yeah, it's still cool, though. And if it's that one, good luck.
Well, that one is pointless to photograph, so...
Well, that was just during, like, breaks and before entrances would start. But when the entrance was happening, it would just be stationary like that.
Oh, okay. Gotcha.
It would just stay still. And
I could totally do that.
there's supposed to be... it's supposed to be a neon, like, Titan, like a Coliseum home video. So those are columns. That used to be the old video company that would release the WWF stuff.
Are you saying one-off for legal reasons?
Yeah, because WWF won't even let Dan post his wrestling streams.
Dude, we have done together. I joined around episode 38, something like that. And while they will not nail us, they'll say, you have material. It doesn't change the status of your channel. The owner will take any monetary if you get any money, but we're not touching your episodes. We leave it as is. I used 30 seconds of Sid Vicious power bombing a couple people. They blocked the whole video.
I thought you were allowed to like commentate.
You are.
Yeah,
you are. Just not me. It's not just me, but what makes it worse is some of these videos are from channels that are not WWE or WWF channels. They're just like third party, and they will still come get me. But that original video is still up that 𝗵𝗵𝗆𝗄 posted. I don't understand.
Dan.
And it's literally in a little screen off to the side while Craig talks about, or Derek and I talk about that subject, and it's just like off to the side on a smaller screen while we chat. Nailed every time.
I just want to say 𝗵𝗵𝗆𝗄 has done a lot for the community. So
I'm not letting you reappropriate that joke. You're not going to do the original. No, it's very funny. We did have a good laugh at the end. Did you tell Pete you were going to do it originally?
No, I was just going to let it happen.
Oh, I'm not going to say about who, but when I said that comment at the end of the last episode, and when I did the end screen, you had signed off already. And then Matt just throws out this, he's done a lot for the community. And before he could get the sentence finished, we both started cracking up. We're like, oh, we're going to start the next episode that way. And of course, now we can't because,
Anyway, glad we made a rule that that's not going to come up, and then you bring it
didn't
up,
come up.
So.
No, you don't have to say what it is.
You gesticulate, but anyway.
Well, I didn't go.
Let's carry on.
Now,
let's carry on.
I wanted to show you this. Look at these.
These were
partially blocked. Wow.
Right.
Jesus.
Now they're partially blocked, but when I first aired them, they were all completely in the red, blocked. So I had to go into each episode. Nobody watches anyway, like I'm aware, but I have to go into each one of them. Episode 10 of a WWF show, Thunder from 98, USWA from 90. And I will have to go in and select action to cut that part of the episode out. So not only does it cut out part of the discussion, but 50 other channels have the same clip and have no strikes on the channel. I don't know.
Yeah, that's dumb.
I don't know. And I don't say anything because people are like, well, it's not your footage. I'm like, I didn't say it was my footage. I say, do you get the point I'm trying to make? You guys are following along. Not that hard. It just confused me. That's all. Anyway, go ahead. Take control, Matt.
Well, this past week was HasbroCon or HasCon or
Pulse or PulseCon or whatever.
PulseCon. Pulse.
PulseCon.
And then they had some exclusives and then some new pre-orders. I know that they had like 5 or 6 G.I. Joe characters that were up for pre-order. I don't even know the extent of what they did for Marvel Legends. I know that they did Kang, which I pre-ordered, and I actually got for Pete, but he bought one too because he was on top of his diligent, attentive.
He did his due diligence. Yes.
So, yeah.
Well, you know, are these chaptered yet? Not right. No.
What are you talking about? No, probably.
Sometimes after a video is done, it'll get chaptered, so you just click on something. But that's all right.
They also did announce a Secret Wars wave for Marvel Legends.
Yeah, it looks dumb. I don't. I mean, okay, so I think part of it looks dumb because they have these stupid little gimmicky things, and I don't fucking understand the point of that at all.
It's like the screens. Well, you didn't watch it then. Yeah.
I didn't watch it. I was doing work.
I mean, when you were a kid, you didn't watch it when you were a kid, huh?
No.
It was like the screens for the characters when like Spider-Man was picking them out, like to who to help him.
Oh, is that what the little circle or picture frame thing is?
Yeah. Well, on this they called them shields, and they have
I pre-ordered this figure because I like that he comes with his own G.I. Joe.
The little box, yeah.
That's
meta.
Why does he come with his own G.I. Joe?
Don't know.
What is going on? That's terrible.
This
Flash
is like
animation.
Yeah, this is like the old G.I. Joe stuff they used to do.
Hold on, I'm just trying to skip ahead to the next.
You might as well just go to like Toy Arc or something like that because they might get this footage and pull it.
There's no copyrights on it.
Also, is there a point to rooting through a video to try and find the key points and then?
No, I'm just stretching until you mention something specific, and then I have Toy Arc right here to go to.
Then
maybe you should let the producer be a fucking producer.
Then produce something useful.
What you should talk about something useful.
Well, I mentioned Toy Arc has the Legends.
Mommy, Daddy, stop fighting.
Pete, shut up and go to your room.
Shut the fuck up, kid.
It's my childhood all over again.
Too real. So this is Spider-Man 174. He's got traps for days.
Yeah. Well, I mean, he does use his arms a lot.
I heard the complaint was that he's on the Sunfire body mold. And then like the black suit is on a different body mold, so they're not even the same like build. That's just the grapevine. I got my Mayfix. I'm good with whatever they do.
What the hell is that? What is that?
Is that Archangel?
Yeah. This is the animated series version of the Vulture.
Yeah.
Oh, I didn't even.
He sucks your life force and becomes younger.
Really?
Damn.
Yeah.
It makes more sense because I always thought the Vulture was kind of old as hell to be gliding around the city.
Well,
like in Spider-Man 2, or Spider-Man the movie game, which for some reason had Vulture in it, he kept making jokes about him being that old. Is that Photon? What's her name?
Yeah. Why are they showing that one? That's old though.
I don't know.
Like
then we have Beyonder.
Yeah, and his disco outfit. I love it.
Yeah, this is the thing that I don't get, the shield thing.
What do you mean?
Then that one?
Like thing, yeah.
Oh.
The villains have the shield one and like the heroes have an orange one.
The selection screens.
From what, a video game or something?
I have no idea. That's what they look like.
It's part of the animated series like selection thing. I don't know.
Yeah,
you have to watch the show to figure it out.
I won't be doing that.
I like how they went from we're not going to do any packaging with plastic, and then they went to this 90s blister packaging, which has so much plastic that just gets thrown out.
You're not keeping all of it?
I'm looking forward to her. I want to make sure she's comic book accurate before I buy her, though.
I thought it was kind of funny that they're doing a Titania figure, especially because we were just talking about She-Hulk not too long ago.
Who was played by 𝗬𝗻𝗄 𝗵𝗁, the beautiful 𝗬𝗻𝗄 𝗵𝗁 in that show.
I thought she was kind of weird in that. I don't know if I like 𝗬𝗻𝗄 𝗵𝗁 or not. She was in an episode of Impractical Jokers, and I thought she was great in that. But like when I was trying to when I was watching The Good Place, I was like, I fucking hate her so much. And then She-Hulk was kind of weird with her character and everything, and like she was meant to be a nuisance in that. So, did
you finish The Good Place?
I'm on the last episode. I don't think I'm going to finish it.
Oh, okay. So it was all like a front because she was the lesser of the sisters. She felt like she was the lesser of the sisters.
Well, yeah, because everything that she did with the intention, like everything she did was really just because she wanted her parents' approval. Like she didn't do it just to be genuinely good. She did it because she was a little asshole. She did it because of her insecurities rather than being an actually benevolent and generous person.
Right. Which is why that show's so freaking great.
What?
That show's so great.
It's okay.
No, it just makes you realize like how shady people are, and like why do they go to hell? And then they put the comedic spin with Ted Danson on it. How could you hate that show?
I don't know.
No. You weren't in The Good Place. You were in hell all along.
Matt usually finds a way.
To what?
Hating something.
Yeah.
It's your gimmick.
You know what they say? Hate finds a way.
Hate finds a way. Wait, is this a new character? Is this a new figure? Or
no, that one's old. That's an old She-Hulk too.
Yeah. They're just comparing sizes because I think they were saying that She-Hulk.
It's not all about size comparison, okay? Marvel.
Well, they were saying Titania is short on purpose, shorter than She-Hulk on purpose, because in the comics she's about 2 inches shorter, 3 inches shorter. So they're trying to be accurate to the height.
And on this, he looks like a little guy.
No, they do a really good job with their Wolverines.
Yeah.
This is supposed to be Rhodey in the Iron Man suit, but for some reason the hologram is Tony.
Why has he got skates on?
It was in the show.
Because he skated, Dan.
For what?
To move more quickly.
It's true.
He's in a fucking flying suit, jackhole.
Yeah, well, they make figures of Spider-Man having a car, so...
Well, that's stupid, too!
I never said it was smart.
Okay. Just make sure we're on the same page.
Like, when I'm driving and I see people running on the side of the road in, like, tank tops and shorts, I'm like, hey, do you just want to ride? I'm going somewhere.
We'll stop chasing after them on the sidewalk.
Here's the bell of the ball right here. The fucking pinless Captain America with the broken
scaled
shield.
armor.
Oh.
He's got the mean face and the happy face. I love it.
Here's my happy face.
Yeah, the cap actually looks really good. I won't lie.
That does look really good. Oh, there you go.
Jazz hand Spider-Man.
That's amazing.
I think this looks better than the other Spider-Man.
By miles.
That's a different Spider-Man.
It's Peter, yeah.
My thing is, they're doing two articulation for Spider-Man. Why not do it for both of these?
So, are you saying that there was a Secret Wars cartoon that I am unaware of?
There was a Secret Wars cartoon that you are unaware of.
Huh. What the fuck is going on here?
That is a reveal, and I think it's Chameleon.
Oh.
Like, is that like supposed to be a mask, maybe?
I don't know. I don't actually know. Pete doesn't know. That's the I don't know.
I'm so happy. I'm so happy with the way Legends. Wait. So this doesn't have toe articulation either?
I guess not.
Why would they do that? Like your past, like 5, 6 Spider-Man have toe articulation. Why would you take it off for the Secret Wars line?
We go back one. You can really see it in action. Wait, does it have it there?
No, it's one piece.
That's a different show.
I was gonna make the joke, but Pete got it.
I don't understand what's happening.
Just being dumb. That's a really good head sculpt too. That's from the animated series. And apparently, the other head sculpt that he comes with is Flash Thompson's head, which begs me to ask, why did I miss a part where Flash Thompson wore the Spider-Man costume in the cartoon?
I don't know.
Now I want to watch it. Now I'm interested.
Oh.
Well, I mean, he has in the comics.
Well, yeah, I know he has in the comics. He's even became Venom at one point.
If they don't flesh out what's his name into Flash Thompson, I'm going to be upset.
Joe Manganiello?
Who?
Joe Manganiello?
The kid. No, the kid in the movie.
I love him because he said Penis Parker. It's fucking hilarious.
Penis Parker, yeah.
Hey guys, look, it's Penis Parker.
Hey, look, it's Penis Parker. It's the simple stuff sometimes.
He'd need to get in better shape to like actually come back as Flash Thompson to be like
or grow up.
Yeah, or grow up.
Or wear a fucking suit. Put some Hollywood makeup on that. Magic him up. I just like the actor, and I would like him to see that.
Yeah, I don't know what they're doing.
Joe Manganiello plays him in the. I just got your just now.
Yeah, I'm talking about the Sam Raimi.
I was thinking about. It took me that long to like. What is he talking? Oh, that's right. He's the kid, and I just realized that's him.
Yeah.
Wow. Grow facial hair and do a movie where you're. Do a TV show where you're barely wearing clothes and you're a completely different person.
Dude, what are you talking about? Deathstroke was never made into a movie.
I was talking about him and True Blood.
Never mind.
I know, I get it. It's not funny.
No, it's all
I
right,
want my
Dan.
fucking Deathstroke.
Move on.
All right?
Move on.
I want my Deathstroke and the best Lex Luthor ever on camera to have another movie. I said it. Kiss my ass.
Well, then they haven't made the movie with the best Lex Luthor on camera.
Right? Fuck. Jesse
Eisenberg sucked as Lex
he's the best. And Gene Hackman sucked. And Kevin Spacey's a molester.
Just because he was a molester makes him even more of an evil villain.
That's true. Now that you're saying it, you've got a point. Kevin Spacey for life.
Wasn't his charges thrown out though?
All of them.
Yeah, no, they were acquitted by a court in London.
Pretty
much
shit
like that.
Oh.
Yeah, London, where there's no nonsense in London.
Although that said, Jonathan Majors go to court in London so he can get you back as Ken. Just saying.
Wait, what? oh, yeah.
Calling him Kangaroo Court.
Yeah,
Jonathan Majors go to Kangaroo Court and get that shit dismissed.
Beautiful, very good.
Anyway,
I personally don't think. Never mind. I don't think that the outcome of that trial would have killed. I would have brought him back, but I'm a terrible person. So
Disney almost got rid of James Gunn entirely because he compared a hotel shower to a child pissing on his face. I mean, that and like 50 other weird tweets. But like, Disney almost got rid of James Gunn for saying weird shit. I'm like, yeah, look at his past. James Gunn is a weird fucking dude. Like, watch Slither, you fucking weirdos, you idiots. Watch Super in the scene with tentacle porn where Rainn Wilson discovers he's a superhero because he has a dream and a tentacle comes in, opens up his scalp, and then the tentacle of God touches his brain and then puts his scalp back on. Because that happens in the movie. Super is a good movie, though. It's funny, but you should actually watch it.
Yeah. Is there tentacle? Is there hentai in this movie?
Let's stop.
There kind of is.
I'm asking a question.
He's going through the TV and like there's a channel with it on. So yeah, that's
oh boo. Those are shown on TV? I don't think so.
It's an animated thing, and like he skips by it because it's weird.
So
and yes, I'm shaming.
Back to this line. I'm thinking about getting Captain America. Skip the Beyonder. Might get Titania.
Yeah, Beyonder's a weird one. I'm just waiting for Mezco to put a Titania figure out.
Which will never happen.
I know. I'm kidding.
Although apparently they did, somebody has their Gwen Stacy in hand, Spider-Gwen.
Oh, really?
Oh, yeah. And it was apparently awesome because they're doing a seamless body on that. But a lot of people are like, well, seamless bodies break down over time. But
that's what I say all the time.
Poses that it can get in are amazing.
Yeah, but you can't leave it like that. Like I've talked about before, seamless bodies, like the material does not last. Okay. We'll have to see. Do you want to go over the Black Series stuff?
I don't mind because it looks like they're doing a lot of new sculpts on this.
Okay. Talk about it because I don't give a shoot about Star Wars.
So I didn't watch any of it, but I mean, battle droids are always nice to pick up.
Yeah, that's a good army builder, especially this coming with the little vehicle.
I was more impressed with the way the character, the character after this looks.
I do like
that one.
Style,
yeah,
I do like the old style boxing though.
That looks great. I know that's probably a lot of plastic that he's not going to be able to move around, but it's nice to see some refreshing new sculpt on some Star Wars figures.
It looks like there's actually a considerable amount of fabric on this guy. Actually, no. Maybe I'm wrong.
It's inside of the box. It looks like it could be fabric, but outside, I'm not so sure.
Nah, that crease is in the same spot in both the box on and with him out the package.
Shh, stop using logic.
Yeah.
Damn you.
Yeah, I was thinking maybe that, like the skirt and then the fabric from the arms was actually going to be cloth, but maybe not.
They should have done it the other way around. Put the plastic on the elbows because that's not going to get in the way. And then put the soft goods on the skirt.
I don't know. But you know that people will make customs of it. So
yeah, but
like
even this Odin has like a soft goods cape. Huh? Okay.
4,000th stormtrooper that they made.
Right?
No, he's not a stormtrooper. He's a clone. It's before they became stormtroopers. How dare you?
Clone Commander Bakara?
Actually, it is technically, but yeah, it's the same fucking thing.
Do you guys see that Warp Tour is coming back next year?
Nope.
Yeah. We'll see who's on it.
Somebody put like a fantasy list out. It had like Spirit Box and Devil Wears Prada in it.
Devil Wears Prada makes sense because they're still around making new music. Spirit Box would be a new addition to them. Although I guess I wrestled a bear once. Used to be on Warped Tour, no?
Yeah.
Before she learned how to actually scream and sing. I saw I wrestled a bear one time because they opened up for Dillinger Escape Plan. And I'm so fortunate I got to that show actually because I only saw them once. But she went crowd surfing, and then before they oriented her back to go towards the stage, they basically had her parallel to the stage edge and then like just kind of pushed her, and she fell off to the ground and hit her head on the stage.
Nice.
And like they had to call the set early and everything because like she was actually hurting. I just remember I remember one person distinctly very loud yelling, "She hit her head on the fucking stage."
In case it wasn't clear back there.
But I was on the second floor of the venue, and that was all the way down here. So, like, to hear them so distinctly was funny. But yeah, maybe that knocked something loose though, because
knocked loose.
Now she knows how to do better. Actually, I'm going to see Knock Loose in November.
When she screams that loud,
Mm.
it just unlocked the screaming in her.
I want to
Well,
see
she-
them going for Poppy.
Well, when she hit her head, it was probably like, maybe our band shouldn't do Inspector Gadget breakdowns. Like, the band was trash.
I
Yeah,
don't know
yeah.
what that means.
I wrestled bear ones. They're very all over the place.
That means that, Dan, one of their breakdowns was the guitars going with like double bass and everything going on. Like, it was so dumb. So dumb.
Yeah, their song "Smells Like Kevin Bacon" has a video that has a Mariah Carey fantasy.
Is Mariah Carey in it?
I wish she was. She isn't.
I don't care then. If Mariah Carey's in the video, I'll watch it. Is Kevin Bacon in the video?
Kevin Bacon is not in the video either.
Then I will not watch it.
Who are these characters?
I don't know who the fuck.
From
Oh,
what?
These are the small ones, though. These are like the
Why are they-
3.5.
why they put these out? Who cares? They cancel it. Just stop putting them out. Don't
Hey,
give
man.
it any attention.
They already made them. They want to sell that merch.
Nah.
That sweet, sweet merch.
Get rid of it.
Andor.
Well, the first, yeah, that one was
Why is
Acolyte.
she wearing duck pants? Oh, it's Adam Warlock. Okay.
I was gonna say Dungeons and Dragons.
Yeah.
Except it's a completely different color.
Oh, I haven't played it yet. God damn it.
Spoiler alert!
Well, I mean, it's a 3-4-year-old game now. I have it sitting right here. I just haven't fucking played it.
No,
It
that
came
one
out
might
this
only
year,
be 1
dude.
year old.
This one is less than a year old. It's the one that came out this year.
I still
Jedi
haven't played
Survivor is new.
it. I haven't played it yet.
It's on the EA Club. I have access to both. I'm like,
I've been replaying Dead Space because I love it. Well, I'm playing the Dead
I
Space.
also have
remake.
access to Dead Space, and I thought about that the other day.
Yeah,
People want me
dude,
to
you
play
gotta
it.
play Dead Space remake. So good. Ugh.
Everybody wants me to play because, well, gee, what character's that from?
Dan.
I'm gonna go to Tossing Station and pick up some power converters.
So, Pete, I sent a video of me playing Dead Space. There are these two little baby zombies that are
Just a
attacking
picture,
me.
dude.
So I pick up spears and I launch them into the babies and then nail them to the wall.
And,
Oh,
he,
fuck
and he
it.
sold me on that.
Dead Space is awesome. It's so
Dead
fucking
Space.
good. The remake is so good because they added extra stuff and then
See, I had
it
no
just
idea
plays
was
so
a
much
remake.
better, looks so much better, but they added side missions. They like cleaned up story bits and everything like that. But it wasn't successful enough to warrant either a sequel or a remake of the second. I don't think they'd have to remake the second because it still looks great and probably plays just as well. But
Does
like,
she
give us a
come-
fourth one because the third game sucked.
Does she come with her fake English accent?
Oh, that reminds me.
Oh boy, yeah.
Peter Cushing, there's a lawsuit over.
Yes, there is.
Yeah. A
Yes, I
friend
saw
of
that.
his is suing Lucasfilm and Disney maybe because of the Peter Cushing appearance in Rogue One. Is actually suing because they like recreated him for that show, that show.
Hindu. Well, I found it on the Hindu.
Yeah, I couldn't.
Wow, that looks actually better than I remember it.
It looks great, but you can tell it's
Peter
not
Cushing.
him.
After the act, was it only 22 years? Oof. Cushing originally portrayed Grandma Tongan, digitally resurrected CGI 2016 prequel. Actor Guy Henry provided the body. Hi. Lawsuit was filed by Cushing's friend and film producer Kevin Francis, who claims that Cushing did not consent to the reproduction and of his likeness posthumously. Well, yes, because he's dead.
No, they're saying that they
I
did not.
know.
Yeah.
France, going forward, nobody's allowed to. Yeah. A signed agreement in 1993 stating his image could not be used without Francis's. Oh.
Wait, what?
Cushing has signed an agreement in 1993
Yeah, no, I'm
stating
reading
that
it.
the image could not be used without this guy. Francis saying, yes, it's fine. So apparently Disney went, and didn't ask him. Disney had previously paid 𝗂𝗄𝗃's estate $33,000.
Yeah, but they paid the
Francis
estate, not Francis.
Nope.
Francis, you shall control the future of my face.
It's not that complex. I don't think it's that complex. You didn't ask him, my dudes.
Well, it depends if they had like a formal legal agreement. He signed an agreement in 1993, but like, was it on a napkin?
It was an English napkin, so it never made it back over here.
Yeah, you see, like, same thing. Kevin Spacey, 𝗺𝗱𝗵𝗵𝗁. Yeah, it doesn't matter. Yeah.
Why Lord Humongous?
So yeah, that was just a random tangent. I saw that the other day, though.
Yeah, I saw it yesterday. Also, James Earl Jones.
Oh yeah, James Earl Jones and the voice actor who did Splinter in the original TMNT cartoon.
That's true. Yes, he did.
Passed away.
Winter.
So I don't remember if it was actually funded, but this is for the 3.5-inch scale, and then they were doing the whole canteen as part of that. As part of a pulse. What do they call them? One of the.
It's funny. I've done two, and I can't remember. Yeah.
One of the. I can never remember, but like the crowdfunding Hasbro things.
HasLab.
Thank you.
Thank you. We've only done two of them, and we couldn't remember.
I mean, if they were doing Admiral Thrawn, it would make more sense because he has lab, but this is just about Jawas and stuff. So I like how they still managed to get the computerized bit going on there. Yep.
We're just gonna let that one go, huh, Pete?
Yeah, I'll let it go.
All right. I believe you're referring to this.
Yes.
It has been backed.
I couldn't remember if it actually made it. Honestly, it looks awesome, but it's for like the tiny scale.
I wonder if that outsells, right?
I hope they do another jet for G.I. Joe because I could not back this one.
I didn't back it. I don't. And I was going through it because I lay in my bed and I have thoughts out loud like a fucking normal person. I couldn't.
I do too.
It looked great. Normal. The jet, I forget what they even called it, but it looked great. But like, I can't justify it because it's gonna be huge. Jets are like, it's either on the ground stagnant or it's moving at like an imperceptible rate. Like, what are you gonna do with it? Like the helicopter at least can hover. It comes with the little cone that you can put it and pose it up. But like the plane, if you pose it, it's there and it's gone.
McClungy.
You get a Tom Cruise figure and you put it right there, right? And put some glasses and you put a Val Kilmer figure next to it. You have them chop like this teeth like this, and then a jet in the background, and then they're like pushing each other. Like, I'm the jet. I'm the best pilot, and that's it.
I won't lie. When I found out who actually played the armorer, I was bummed that they hid such a beautiful face behind a helmet.
Oh, she is pretty.
Yeah.
My phone's blowing up.
Well, throw it out before it kills you. Okay, that's it for that. My phone is blowing up.
Oh my god. So go back to Toy Arc real quick, fast like. MDLX Mega Man right there. So I collect the MDLX Transformers line. Then they're doing a Mega Man figure from Mega Man X, which came out for the PlayStation 1, I think. Might have been I think it was a PS1.
It was,
but yeah,
I thought it was the PS4, dude.
No.
What am I thinking of?
I don't know. I mean, they put out multiple Mega Man games since then, but Mega Man X was, I think, a PS1 game. But yeah, so this is by 3-0.
93. It was Super Nintendo first.
Mega Man X?
Mm-hmm.
I don't think this is Mega Man. I don't think this is that same one. I think this one is specifically from the.
It's the
PS.
same logo though.
I know, but it's a different game.
𝗵𝗍𝗃𝗂𝗃.
I feel like I had this figure already.
I mean, you basically do.
I mean, yeah, kind of.
I feel like didn't they release this figure already? Is this like a retooled version?
There are 1,000 different Mega Man figures.
I never got into Mega Man. It's cool to look at, and then I go to play it. I'm like, oh, hard puzzles, dude.
What puzzles? What?
There are puzzles in Mega Man games.
No, there aren't.
Show me puzzles. No puzzles.
There aren't.
We should open a bar together and name the bar puzzles.
Dan wouldn't get it. Yeah, this is definitely from the PS2 game because you could charge the shot up, and I remember that. No, so the other Mega Man figure that they did was like the OG Mega Man. There. So that's the one that they put out before. And what size is that even? So he's like right around 4 inches. And then the Mega Man X1 is 4.7.
What
inches.
does MDLX mean?
So that's the line
accurate
that
address.
it's from. It's kind of a strange.
So I'm legit. Go ahead.
It's
I'm
a weird
sorry.
naming system that I don't completely understand. So the MDLX figures, I don't have one by me. Hasbro, or excuse me, 𝗵𝗃 makes DLX Transformers figures, which are actually, hold on 1 second. I have a perfect comparison.
There are puzzles in Mega Man games.
Tell us, chat. Are there puzzles in Mega Man games? I think I played 1, 2, and then skipped to X1, X2. So if there's puzzles, I need to know.
Oh, you son of a bitch.
Yes? I'm Ron Burgundy.
That was quick.
So
Oh, fuck yourself, San Diego.
I don't have a. So this is a DLX figure from
Sorry, hold
𝗵𝗃. I ordered this by mistake
Oh,
because I thought it was an MDLX, which would be like a third of the size. Basically, it would be like that much.
Mini.
It would be like
Mini.
this big rather than this big.
got it.
So this is like a 10-inch figure or something like that. And this is 𝗬𝗲. She's also a smaller figure. Whereas
Big 𝗬𝗲.
the MDLX, she would probably be like a 5-inch figure or something like that. Which actually reminds me, as we're going through, we're going to look at the MDLX line for Transformers 1 from 𝗵𝗃, because they're also something that was just announced.
Do you guys have any initial thoughts on that movie?
I don't care about it.
What movies?
Transformers 1. It's coming out. It's like
Don't care.
animated.
It's a reboot of Transformers.
Yeah.
It's an entirely animated. It's before they became Megatron and Bumblebee and RC.
He's like
and
Orion Prime or whatever the fuck his name is.
Orion Pax.
Pax, thank you. I couldn't remember
I
that.
forget what Megatron's original name is because I'm not that into Transformers, despite the fact that I do collect the MDLX line. But it's basically before they
Isn't it like D16 or some shit?
I don't know. It's before they got their ability to transform. So it's like a complete reboot, but like it's also it's geared for kids more, which I get. And honestly, I don't really have an issue with it, but like that's why I'm not interested in it. So I don't know. Keegan-Michael Key apparently does the voice of Bumblebee, which is interesting.
Nice. So I have a legit question on these Mega Man toys.
Yeah.
And because I'm legitimately confused.
Okay.
What fucking game is it? Because this is fucking Mega Man X and this is Super Nintendo. But there's like Mega Man X 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8.
This is not the one from Super Nintendo.
Right, no, I understand.
Okay.
I'm trying to find out and I can't. Because there's like Mega Man X 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 Deluxe, whatever the fuck names they are. So if you're saying PlayStation 2 release,
I think it's a PS1 game.
Oh, PS1. I'm legitimately trying to figure out what freaking one of these goddamn games it is. 95 North America. That was X2 on Super Nintendo. It was released to X3. Wait, okay, it wasn't. They didn't get released in North America. Oh, god damn it. There it is. Mega Man X7. Released on 2003 for the PlayStation 2. Because I was going to bring up comparison pictures. That's exactly what it is. That makes more sense. Now I'm not lost. Because I was the art for the game to compare it.
So PS4 put out the Mega Man. They put out the Mega Man X Legacy Collection, which was X and then X2.
That makes more sense.
And that's when the Knuckles equivalent of Mega Man became like a good guy. So like that's what this is based off. It's based off that universe.
Yeah. That I was completely lost and yeah. Anyway, that makes sense. So it's X7. Which also explains why I was lost, because I think that was the first one that was imported until the collection got released later. Or something. I don't know. It's like the Final Fantasy thing. The Final Fantasy 2 and 3 is actually 5 and 6 or something weird like that. I don't even remember anymore.
The secret is there is no fantasy.
No, it's just final.
It's just final.
Yeah. I gotta go back and play some Mega Man. I do have the Castlevania. Kelly is a big Castlevania fan, and I have a bunch of we have a collection like on each of the consoles we own. So I think we have like virtually every I got it. Castlevania game that was ever put out.
They actually they tried to reboot that into, after Devil May Cry was so popular, they tried to remake the Castlevania into like a 3D game, and I don't know how successul it was.
There's a bunch of them. There's a couple of them.
Oh, are there? Okay.
I don't know how well they did, and I'll go into it. I'll go into what I have and get a number because I can't really remember. But there were a couple.
Gotcha.
There wasn't like, I think the first 15, 20 are the side scrollers going through the consoles.
Yeah.
And then I've heard, I never got around to it, but I think Kelly really enjoyed. There was an anime series on Netflix that was pretty good. It got 2 seasons. Right. Castlevania, man. And then if you watch footage or watch gameplay and she sees a Medusa head, she gets angry all over again. Fucking Medusa heads. So these are D16. Wow.
Yeah, you called it. Yep.
Okay. We're gonna pull that out of my ass.
But yeah, so these are the MDLX line based off the Transformer 1 versions of them. So they don't look like what?
I was just gonna say I like how I like the look that they're going with in the movie.
Well, that's before they get all their special parts to let them transform. So I don't know exactly what they look like when they reach.
We're laughing at the same thing.
When they reach Transformers puberty.
I guess before they get all their special parts. The way you said it was funny to us. I don't know. That looks badass.
It looks kind of cool. I'm not really. I don't know.
All I know of the movie is people are upset that it wasn't Peter Cullen doing the voice of Optimus Prime, and I don't think he's doing it.
Chris Hemsworth is doing it. I don't think he sounds terrible either.
No, he sounds great, but
Peter
I'm saying,
Cullen's like 80 something. Let someone else do it so that he doesn't die, and then you're like, oh, well, no one can ever do it again.
Yeah, well, that's what I was saying. No disrespect to Peter Cullen. It doesn't. It sounds like old Optimus. You can't use that for a movie where he's 12 years old.
As long as Hemsworth's not doing the voice from Furiosa, I'm fine with it.
I don't think no. The trailer, I've seen a couple clips, and it sounds like at first until they told me it was Chris Hemsworth, I was like, who are they getting?
Chris Hemsworth?
My cat.
Gotcha.
You have a dog. You have a cat. No. I have a dog.
I wasn't going to indulge the bit, but okay.
Oh, I'm always indulging the bit. You have to indulge me. I will always do the bit.
We made it a year, guys. Yes.
And we're canceled.
By ourselves. Megatron is probably the most interesting looking one, probably because he's most closely looking like Megatron, or excuse me, D16. Like, so yeah, that one's the one I think looks the best. Alita looks like 𝗖cie, I guess, in some way. So like actually scroll down.
Become 𝗖cie?
She becomes 𝗖cie. So scroll down. So yeah, 5.1 inches. That's like 3 inches shorter than this 𝗖cie figure I have because it's a completely different line. So like, I'm not sure if they're gonna put out. They probably will because the 3.0 Transformers line is actually doing pretty decently, I think. So at some point they'll release an 𝗖cie figure and then Optimus Prime as you see them at probably the end of this movie when they get their sparks or whatever.
The All-Spark.
I don't know what it is that they get that allows them to transform, but that's basically this is before Megatron is like even a big bad. Like I don't know who the villain of this movie is.
Galvatron, I'm guessing.
Galvatron is Megatron, Dan.
Yeah. Yes, thank you.
Did you really know that?
No, I was being sarcastic. That
okay.
Megatron, Galvatron, same gut. Never mind. It was a poor attempt at humor.
Emphasis on poor.
I said that.
God.
There. All right, go back to the other screen. Never mind.
Yeah, I don't know. Maybe it'll spark some new interest in Transformers. Like one of the things that I've noticed is like we have no new IPs. Like literally everything is just being regurgitated.
But Ghostbusters is okay, so don't think anything else of it. Oh, who's that? That's the bad guy.
That's Galvatron. I'm not sure who that actually is, but it looks like Galvatron. Oh, damn, that was Shockwave. Oh, I fucking love Shockwave.
This looks isn't this just not come out? Because I'm gonna go see it.
It comes out on like the 20th or something like that.
Oh, okay.
Like very soon. But like Shockwave is so cool.
I want to see this. Well, it looks better than anything Michael Bay did after one. I'll never forgive him. Never. Never, ever. And then we forgot to show that one. Which she pretty much still looks like a truck, so.
Wait, what?
In the
No. responding
To who?
to something I saw.
Oh, would share it with the kids?
So,
Oh no.
Starscream is the main villain in Transformers 1. Steve Buscemi is voicing the character.
So Starscream's gonna walk in going, "Hey, what the fuck you guys doing over here? Hey, Orion Pax, get your fucking
Okay,
ass
so
over
this
here."
makes more sense because this is setting up the Quintessence as the villains. Which makes more sense because that one thing was holding him out with like vines. They're like a weird fucking. If you watch War for Cybertron, that whole trilogy on Netflix, it makes a little more sense.
Are these all connected?
No, but there's lore in that'll make sense because there are villains outside of Megatron. Galvatron came from the future after Unicron enslaves Galvatron.
Unicron.
Yeah,
that's the name I was trying to think of.
Unicron is like a huge overarching villain, and
Orson Welles.
It gets really weird, and I don't know
what
that
the hell I'm doing a voice for. I'm sorry. Who here thinks that looks better?
Well, that's like a more practical. That's not a jet, though. Like, I don't know. It's weird because they wanted to make them look like they were still kind of like robotic based off what they transform into.
I get it, and I understand. Like I respect the attempt, but I think it's more of me just being bitter at Michael Bay.
I could get behind that. In all honesty, like Michael Bay is.
Again, I want to point out I have never, ever ranted and raved outside of a movie, let alone inside the lobby on the phone screaming to Kelly over the phone, telling what a piece of shit this movie I just got out of was.
That's not abnormal behavior.
It is abnormal. That's what I'm saying. I've never done that. I never done it since. And I sat through Answer the Call. Hey, get it? Because it's a bad movie. That's what I was told. What else?
This is Michael Bay in a nutshell.
Oh no. Dude, you don't even I don't have to read that. I know exactly what this strip is, dude. I know exactly what that is.
Are you pulling it up or no?
I have it. Yeah, it's getting there. That's Michael Bay in a nutshell. I know exactly what that is.
So normal and so normal, and then all of a sudden you get to that like the fourth frame on the second line and there's
along the edge of the Grand Canyon.
Yeah. That's Michael Bay to the T. It's so good.
I know Calvin and Hobbes so well that I saw like one picture of that at the corner of my eye. I knew exactly the rest of the
I love Calvin and
strip
Hobbes
you were
so
sending
much.
me. I always forget you and I have that same like of Calvin
and Hobbes is amazing.
Fucking amazing. It never gets old. And you could wait a year or less, go back and reread it all.
Oh yeah.
Like,
I need to there's actually like a collection. This is a huge tangent. I bought it for my friend's kid once I found out that he liked it. I was like, hell yeah. Because I always try to get all the books, but like I got that kid the collection so he could just sit and read the whole fucking thing. I still have my books. It's so good.
We have that collection.
Read the whole fucking thing right now.
Yeah, right now.
Yeah.
While I'm watching it, bitch.
Tell me you love
I'm going to watch you read the whole fucking thing. We have the hardcover copy, of all that. It's just one of those things where you walk by it on the shelf and you just stare and go, I'm glad I have you.
Yeah.
I'm glad I have you. When I wake up every morning and look up at the Proton Pack and I go, I'm glad I have you. I like that. Do you want me to go to the Beetlejuice stuff, or do we not care?
You could go into it. I don't care about it, but like being that there's a whole movie going on.
How many
apparently
did they announce? Was it 3 different types? Or is there NECA Beetlejuice, Mezco
Four.
and Figuarts Beetlejuice?
I
God,
can't.
damn, you ruined my joke without even trying, you son of a bitch.
I see 4. I see
Oh,
NECA.
isn't Mezco doing one too?
I see NECA, 2 NECAs, a Mezco, and whatever the fuck that is.
There's 2 NECAs?
Yeah. 1, 2. Well, I guess that's a re-release. So technically 3 new ones and a re-release. You know what I mean? So there's the Mezco.
Oh, just remind me, I gotta go pre-order that shit right now.
$155. Ooh.
Ugh.
Oh, that's cool. No, it doesn't come with that. Does it?
Includes the carousel. Yep. Mezco is good at including weird things with their stuff.
I was watching Robo talk about this, and they say in a lot of the marketing that it's extended arms, but there is a promo shot of the arms rolled up. So he's like, what is it?
Oh, that? Right there, yeah. Oh.
So most
interesting.
likely it's one of those party blowers. You go, and then it extends, and then it comes
I wonder,
back.
yeah, you blow on his back or something? Oh, that's hilarious.
The shrunken head.
And it doesn't indicate. I was wondering if it was going to show. That looks really good, actually.
The juice is loose.
I don't know. He just better have double jointed elbows, otherwise it's not worth getting.
Absolutely.
Interesting. Would be funny if they just don't tell you and it comes packaged.
He needs
with
a
both of them
butterfly
rolled
joint
up
too
or
for
out.
air poses where you can like throw a ninja star or something.
Yeah, exactly.
NECA is doing the tour guide one.
Now wait till you see him with his like
Nice fucking model.
cold chamber freaking hat.
God, that movie's so good. Anybody here see the new one?
No.
No, not yet. I want to.
Maybe I need to
and it was-
rewatch the original, but I don't understand the appeal to it.
I rewatched the original and I was fine until I got. Why is that cutting off the? Thank you. That the last shot of him in the waiting room when his head shrinks actually ages terribly, and that's compared to the effects in the rest of the movie, where it looks really good. And then that shot, I was like, oh, I don't remember it being that out of place.
What do you mean it? Because it looked bad?
It looks bad.
Oh, okay.
And I'm comparing it. What I mean is within the movie that's already, it was 88. It came out and the rest of the special effects look fine for the time. And that one just looks real bad. And I was like, I don't remember it being that noticeable.
Did you see the video I sent you on Instagram about Community taking their sweet time to do the Beetlejuice joke?
No.
So
No.
in season 1, 2, and I think finally season 3, the name Beetlejuice is said. And as soon as what's her face says it in the library, in the window behind her, it's Halloween, and there's a character, maybe it's season 2 then. There's a character that walks by the window dressed as Beetlejuice.
Oh, that's fucking hilarious.
Yeah, it's the
That's
third time
really
they say
good.
Beetlejuice in the show. And then he just walks by really quick for a second.
That's a really good. I love jokes that are like that when you just stretch it out, not paying attention. Finally.
So yeah, this AC/DC figure looks all right. I just don't really see any.
What?
About the hat and the hair.
Oh yeah, it does look like Angus Young.
I was thinking David Lee Roth, hot for
They call me Beetlejuice.
I'm bad.
SH Figure Arts is doing one.
Yeah,
Yep, that was the third one.
I have like
that's
no
the,
pictures
that's
of
the
it.
joke. Beetlejuice,
And
Beetlejuice.
and that one looks the worst out of the 3. So
But he's probably going to be the most posable, which is interesting.
I don't know. We'll see.
Oh, my money's on Mezco. I'm getting that Mezco one. That's it.
The Mezco one, on like part of me wants to get the Mezco one because I think he would be fun to pose in pictures like next to Pennywise and stuff like that.
Which I also have.
Yeah.
Just for that though. Just the fact that they got that in there.
That could be a fun figure. I don't know if I want to pay that much for it though. That's a lot. He comes with cool stuff, but I really don't give a shit about Beetlejuice at all. And I hate the.
It's not that much for what it is.
I don't like the dinner scene either. It's such a stupid scene.
The dance scene?
Yeah.
Shake, 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 Sonora, shake your body.
To be fair, I don't like any scene like that in any movie. So.
What? Which are you talking about? The one where they do "Come, Mr. Tallyman, tally me," but that's great.
Oh, it's so dumb. Oh, another dumb thing that I pre-ordered was Dragon Man.
Oh, I forgot to pre-order that one too. Thanks. Pre-order that
shit. He's $90.
Dragon Man, the star of my favorite deleted clip that ever come out. I was like, wait a minute, that's hilarious.
Hey, you really haven't pre-ordered that?
No, him or Beetlejuice. I gotta do that right now.
You're Dragon, man. Dan, go back to Toy Arc real quick.
I'm already there.
Well, it's not.
No,
there you go.
Bad.
I couldn't tell.
Yeah.
I don't know anything about the character in Marvel, but I feel like this is a lot of fun, and I can't pass up on this figure. It looks good. It's giant dragon humanoid.
It's a giant dragon man.
Yeah, like it just looks fun, and he has like some beast-like qualities because he enjoys book read.
So he's gargoyles.
No,
he's gonna shoot a lady, and
he's not Gargoyle Man.
He might be. He could
he's
be.
Dragon Man.
Could be. He could
be. There is a gargoyle in Marvel Comics, though.
Oh. Yeah, Ultra Spear, right?
He also comes with the glasses. That's amazing. I didn't even notice that first view around. Well, there you go, Dragon Man.
Yep, $90. And then might as well pull up Kang because we talked about it, but you have to go to Hasbro's website. I'll send you a link in a moment. Hasbro, not Habsbro. Oh my god, I can't type, bro. The good guys dress in black. Remember that.
Huh?
Is there anything else on here that
Hasbro has a Kang figure?
Yeah, I'm going to send you the link right now. I was just seeing if there's anything else on Pulse that we missed. I just sent the link. No, not that.
Settle down. I got to get to it first. Hold your horses. Keep your pantyhose on.
Mm-mm.
So yeah, this is the one. We talked about this a few weeks ago. I originally pre-ordered it for Pedro because he was talking about wanting it and then talking about missing out on it. And
whoa,
that's a weird face. But yeah, Pete went and bought himself one. So yeah, okay, I'm gonna have my own Kang figure then.
There you go. It worked out for everybody.
Should buy more Kang.
Every time I see that, that character or that figure now, I think of that scene in the first Loki season where you first see Kang and his acting, and it just
dude, I knew it immediately. Once I saw him, I was like, "That's Kang," and I was fucking stoked. It was the moment where like when I saw in Thor when the hands hesitates over the gun and goes for the bow, I was like, "Hawkeye." Like, it was almost like that because I love Hawkeye. And then, yeah, Kang, I was like, oh, shit. And then they kind of do some of the Ravonna stuff in Loki. Wait, what show was that?
Oh, fuck, I don't know at this point.
Oh, yeah, no, they do kind of do before you actually see Kang. That's also kind of why I had an idea of going into Kang because 𝗖𝗍𝗄𝗏 and Ravonna And there's a whole story with the Avengers where Ravonna like betrays Kang and puts him in a stasis, and she takes over and is trying to rule everything. And there's a whole lot of stuff that they're never going to get right because they'll do other stories. And like, it's so difficult. There's so many different stories that Marvel has. You can never do them all.
But that scene when he can sense the timelines go, just the way he acts.
Oh, where suddenly everything's unknown.
Ooh. He just does that and you're like, whoa. And now that we're not going to see it, I am bummed out. And it's not like fucking Marvel sucks. Ugh. I really wanted to see that.
Well, no, I mean, I can't blame Marvel or Disney even for not wanting to continue to work with the guy who's insane.
I get it.
Like, hire someone else to do the role.
Yes, agreed. You and I want to hear, well, it's just Rhodey. You still did it. So let's go.
Yeah, because we talked about how many different actors play multiple characters.
Right.
Robert Downey Jr., Chris Evans, Michael B. Jordan.
4 now. 4, 5, maybe.
Yeah, there's a little number.
Add Kang, 6. Who cares?
Yeah, seriously. I think Kang was the last thing that there was to go over.
I have 2 things. One of them is older and one of them is newer.
I think I'm about to crash here.
Your computer or mentally?
Like Chrome is not responding. Like I'm trying to open a tab and it's messing up.
Right.
So I might have to close out and jump back in.
You just don't want to see what I'm happy about. That's fine.
I mean, it's not your podcast.
Interesting.
What do you have to talk about, Dan?
It's not as funny when he's not here. It just happens. I'm bringing this up because of what it is, because I know your reaction.
The Mondo. Yeah, I saw that Mondo. Mondo's doing they're doing a few different 12-inch figures. I'm surprised I haven't sent this to you, in all honesty.
Yeah, I was like, wait, how did that not get through the fucking filter?
I don't know, but like, so they're doing Joe Nada. They've done a McCready figure.
That looks like Roddy fucking Piper, dude. Like that's pretty well done. That doesn't.
Why does he have that face?
He's not a thing. He's not an alien. Spoiler alert.
Well, no, I mean, he's there to kick ass and chew bubblegum. He comes with gum.
He comes with bubblegum, dude.
What figure is this? Is this 1/6?
This is 1/6. Yeah, it's Mondo Joe.
Yeah,
Nada.
1/6. Yeah. That's funny that they call him Joe, because John, he only has a last name in the movie. You never get his first name. So I don't know when that happened. He's just not Nada or Nada. I always thought Nada.
It's probably like John Doe.
Yeah. That's really cool. I $250.
Yeah.
Oh,
dude,
okay. So Alien What If?
I had my I sold my Doom Eternal Mondo figure. I had the 12-inch one and I sold it on eBay because it just didn't quite do it for me. I don't know. It was all right, but like it didn't. I had higher expectations for it because it looked so good in all the promotional pictures and everything. I mean, this figure I think might end up being more reasonable, but like the Doom Marine had such limited articulation compared to what I'd want it to have.
If there was 2 other things in this, I would do it. I would pre-order this in a heartbeat, live on air. One, his friend, David Keith. Whatever. David Keith is a different person. Who they have the fight, but they're friends in the movie.
Yeah.
I kind of want them both because I want the sunglasses and the.
Back to gargoyles.
Yes, exactly. And like a million other things. But also, my favorite, I know you're going to be surprised when I tell you this, my favorite piece of trivia from They Live is the communicator that the aliens use is just a PKE meter backwards. So they're just, it's not even backwards. They're just talking into it instead of doing this with it. So you see the aliens talking to each other, and it's one PKE meter, so it's all in separate shots. It opens up as the antennas and lights up like a PKE meter and go, Roger, we'll take it from here. And they close it in the bunch. I'm like, that's got to come with a little PKE meter. It's a little in joke, but it's probably a publishing thing or a rights thing.
Yeah.
But I just love that was lying around. And even in 1988, as big as that movie was, they were like, nobody will notice. Use this thing.
Star Ace announced the other two Ghostbusters, Stans and then Egon.
Oh, they did.
They don't have pictures up anywhere. They're just like, they're on Sideshow Toy as coming soon, and you can RSVP to receive emails for when they finally become available to buy or pre-order.
Yeah,
but they're not.
I don't know. I don't know how I feel about that.
What?
The Star Ace ones. There's just something off about them.
Yeah, I don't know. I'm not sold on them.
Not when you have the ones that you're looking into. There's also this.
Yeah, we talked about Alfie before.
No, this is a new one. This is a new NECA that's coming out with the Target Geek Out.
Another new Alf?
Mm-hmm.
When is this Target Geek Out coming out?
I have no idea. That's what I was hoping to find out. Oh. Well, here we go to Newsy. So hopefully this works out for us, everyone.
Should be okay.
Get it first. I guess it's out now, but I've gone to the site twice and I can't find it. So
good old Target.
Good old Target. Please find it for me. Is that a Magnavox Odyssey? That'd be hilarious. I don't like his arms look terrible. That looks terrible. I don't like the way those look. You can't, but Alf, man. You can't go wrong with Alf. Huh. He's right behind, he's right over my shoulder.
So yeah, number 3. Apparently they have the week 3 stuff. One of them's a really stupid looking Lego set.
Uh-oh.
It's the magic of Disney with the giant. It just looks really dumb. It looks bad.
Oh, why? Geppetto?
I don't know.
And something else. Belle from Beauty and the Beast, something from Lilo and Stitch, and I don't know who that is.
Oh, that's Bruno from Encanto.
Oh,
we don't
got your hair.
Bruno.
So where's the Alf thing? I'm so confused by this website.
Yeah, it's Target. They don't have a normal website.
That doesn't make any. So I gotta check next week because I want that one.
Keep scrolling down.
Yeah.
We don't talk about Bruno, no.
It's really dumb.
I hate this website and this store, and I hope they go out of business.
Yeah, really.
That was a joke, guys.
No, we could shit on Target. Target, 1, won't suffer financially, and 2, actually fucking sucks at some things.
Correct. What's this now? Is this new?
That one I saw at Target today, actually. The House of 1,000 Corpses. That bitch.
Oh, it's Otis.
Otis.
I am the man who brings the Christmas candy. Now tell me, who's your daddy?
Did you ever see Frailty?
No.
great Bill Paxton movie. You should watch it.
Well, any movie with Bill Paxton's great, even when it's bad. Twister.
God, Frailty is a really good fucking movie. Actually, I should watch that.
They have a Last Ronin figure?
I watched Edge of Tomorrow, aka Live, Die, Repeat, last night.
Not a bad movie.
I honestly I like it a lot because Tom Cruise's character actually has like his own arc. Like he's a cowardly fuck in the beginning of it, and then by the end, like he actually is more of an appreciative, rounded character.
I think Bill Paxton. I think True Lies. Doesn't he piss himself?
Go-to for Bill Paxton?
Yeah, doesn't he piss himself though? It's like, oh man, come on, man.
I don't. That's Aliens. No.
Game over, man. Game over.
I don't know if he pisses himself in True Lies, but
probably.
He's trying to seduce
Jamie Lee Curtis.
Yeah.
And then like at the very end when he's like a waiter at that fancy ball, and then he's trying to do the spy thing again, and they see him and he's like, oh no, get away from me. Like, yeah. True Lies. True Lies is
I love that, man.
Yeah.
I miss that, man.
Dude, I was thinking that last night. I was like, man, we really lost someone early.
Yeah.
I want
during Agents of
that.
S.H.I.E.L.D. nonetheless.
What?
Great. He was great in Agents of S.H.I.E.L.D.
He was in Agents of S.H.I.E.L.D.?
Yeah, that was his last role before he died.
Yep.
I did not know that.
Yeah.
Who's he playing that?
He's a villain. He's playing like the leader of Hydra or
God, that's such a low point in his otherwise his career.
No, it's not. He plays a big bad and he's fucking great. Fuck you. That show is fine. Fuck you.
That show
Fuck you.
Look, as a Marvel
Fuck
fan,
you for laughing.
Fuck
you for laughing. Dude, that had one of my Kyle MacLachlan, Sky's father.
Uh-huh.
That
From
character arc.
Yeah.
Yes, from Dune. He hasn't done anything else since.
Played Mr. Hyde.
Come on, he was in Twin Peaks. His punishment is all right, we're wiping your memory. You will spare him, but we have to wipe his memory. And then
you're talking about The Good Place. Okay.
No, this was before that, you son of a bitch. Wasn't it? Anyway, it made me cry because she's there talking to him and you don't see it's him. It's her. And he's just talking to somebody. And it cuts to her standing there. Oh, God, it was heartbreaking. I liked S.H.I.E.L.D.
Oh, you're talking about No Way Home. Gotcha. Sorry.
No. That also made me cry. I'm like, remember him.
You'll be fine. Just go play just go watch Champions. You'll be fine.
No, yeah, fair enough.
Also fuck.
No, thank you.
Oh, part of me wants to watch Big Love because the bad guy his name is Roman. And I want to know what he's doing that's so nefarious that he's actually like a villain. Like, it's so weird. The show's about polygamy, about him like being a polygamist out in the Midwest, and then the guy who plays Coot from the Green Mile, the guy from Avengers who says, "Son, I think you might have a condition."
Harry Dean Stanton.
What?
Harry Dean Stanton. Show
Harry
him respect.
Dean Stanton.
He's dead.
Is he?
Yeah, he died. 3 or 4 years ago, maybe even longer.
Okay.
Yeah. Harry Dean Stanton.
Gotcha.
Hey, Coot. Give you a quarter for that boom pie.
Oh, I'm frying.
You have any last words? Yeah. I want a fried chicken dinner, and I want Mae West to sit on my face because I'm one horny motherfucker. Coot, you do that one more time, and I'll roll on 2 for real. He just fucking sits it on.
That's a good movie too.
Yeah.
The book is actually excellent.
It has an ending too. I know. Oh no! It's gay Elvira. Are we gonna be okay, guys?
Wait, what is Awesome-O?
It's the plush one. I am Asimo. No.
Wait.
Wake. No.
So this is all on Target's.
And not one Alf character. I've been through 8 pages. Not one fucking Alf thing, by the way. I did see this though.
I'm getting really annoyed because every time I type G into the URL bar, it pulls up GameStop, and I fucking hate it. Like Google should be the first thing it pulls up.
Me, it's Genesis. By the way, if we get a Bon Jovi, I want my Phil Collins figure. It's not that hard, guys. Come on. Even if you make him the puppet, like I said, the puppet, so you make fun of him. Just give me my Phil Collins figure. Oh, I did find out. I know you won't care, but it made me happy. That day that I told you that there's rumors that he's making new music in the studio, and they had a picture of him in the studio. I'm the only one that noticed it at first. At the back of the studio, on top of one of the mixing desks, he has that puppet. And I was like, he took the fucking puppet home. That's awesome.
Stahl didn't notice that?
Huh?
Stahl didn't notice that either?
She did after I sent the zoomed in one. Yeah.
Oh, okay.
I had to kind of go look to the back wall. And there he is. Just, I did send the picture. Okay. Then, yeah. I was very happy because Tony's got auctioned off. Mike's was reused as Jesus. And Phil's was unaccounted for. And we've all been wondering, where's Phil's puppet? Because one of us, Tony's only sold for $5,000. It's within reach to somebody. Phil's got it at his studio. It made me very happy. Very, very happy that he's that self-deprecating. Like, he doesn't care. He's rich.
So I looked into Alf under a Google search, and I got an 18-inch hand puppet and then Universal Monsters 7-inch Ultimate Wolfman.
Yeah, I found the Universal's Wolfman.
Cool.
And I found the hand puppet, but only Toy News International has the okay. Boy, I better not keep getting pranked.
I don't know. If I go to Target, I'll keep an eye out for it, but
please do. Like, where are all these so he does come with the fucking I need that. Comes with the TV and the Magnavox. That's great.
This is kind of great.
That's kind of cool. I really like that.
It's kind of great. Yeah.
Yeah, you guys have no idea the Alf fandom that typically. Hey, Adam and Eve, guys want to buy something? Wonder why that came up.
Here in the world of data mining, I just want to say thank you for stopping into our podcast. We do these every Sunday at 8:00.
I can't keep a straight face. I'm sorry. Good.
For anyone who's looking at updates at what Pete is working on and putting out, you can check us out on Shadow Moses 112 at Instagram. It's actually tagged in his name right down there. But you can also go shadowmoses112.com to actually buy our products, and you can look through there. And there's a lot that we don't talk about what we produce. So you go there. There's actually a search bar too, so you can search for things. If you have ideas,
keyword.
If you have ideas for different things you want to see, like the initial D Racing Arcade was a suggestion that we got. I think it was at the con that we did, but I don't remember if it was there somewhere else. But we're also working with our with 𝗖𝗍𝗍𝗆𝗆𝗍, right?
Yep.
Yes.
Okay, I feel like I can never remember the year. He's actually doing brand ambassador thing for us right now, so go check out him on Instagram, 𝗖𝗍𝗍𝗆𝗍𝗆. He's super proactive with posting pictures and everything, and he's gonna actually be posting pictures, I think, sometime soon of some newer arcades that Pete just finished up, like Ghostbusters Initial D,
bunch of stuff,
the wrestling one,
bunch of stuff.
Yeah, bunches of smunches.
I sent him an updated X-Men cabinet, an updated Street Fighter 2 cabinet. I sent him a Ghostbusters cabinet. I sent him the Initial D cabinet. I sent him the WrestleFest cabinet. I sent him Ninja Turtles cabinet, a Turtles in Time cabinet. These are all updated with the brand new shit. I sent him 2 ballisters that I just recently made, the yellow ones. I sent him the final of the Jersey Wall. I sent him the green trash can. I sent him a stack of 7 comic books, 2 newspapers. I sent him drinks, all the new labels on it. So all of that should be coming out soon.
And then
shit.
If you came in late, we actually went over that stuff like in the first 15 minutes, I think, of the episode.
Yeah.
Anyone watching in the future, thanks for checking us out. You can always partake in our conversations live, joining the chat, try to keep it appropriate and relevant, but like we like to engage with you guys. This is a year of doing this pretty much. The 17th is the anniversary for doing them. So yeah.
Do we celebrate today or we celebrate next week?
I don't know.
It's too late to celebrate now. It's over.
Yeah.
Cross line.
I guess, yeah. You don't pop champagne before you score the winning goal.
It's true.
Yep. So,
we will pop champagne live.
Everybody come next week. We'll have a full recap of what we've done for the year. Next year, it's going to be a nice presentation. That should be like 15 minutes long. Setting up all this work for Dan to do.
No,
we won't be doing anything like that. That's too much work.
I am not going through those clips.
Yeah, no.
Well, part of me kind of wants to now, but nah.
No way in hell. It would be cool to do a supercut of something, but I don't know.
To the Celine Dion, Because You Love Me. Da, 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 da.
I don't know what that means.
Okay.
Because you love me.
Good night, folks.
Thanks for coming in. Bye.